It's been a little while and I haven't made a video for such a long time. I said I'll make a video this week and we'll try again with something new. But the actual gods have been conspiring against me, because guess what? I left all of my equipment, so my cameras and everything else, lights, the rest, at home when I came to Germany. Not really a very clever thing to do if I want to make a video. So the gods are conspiring against me, but I'm going ahead and we're going to try and make something new-ish. It's another curry. It's Indian style. Let's have a look at the ingredients. So let's zoom in here and see what we've got. We have got about 900 grams of pork. We have 2 tomatoes, which should be about 300 grams of tomatoes. It's supposed to be a large onion, but I've only got 2 small ones, so hopefully that'll do. We're supposed to have a piece of ginger, which actually I've run out of, but some garlic and 2 green chilies, but I'm chucking in an extra yellow one as well. And then here we have the spice mix for this. This is a rather interesting spice mix. We start in this bottom corner here. We've got half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of tandoori masala, and then a teaspoon of garam masala, a teaspoon of salt. And because I haven't got any ginger, I'm going to stick in a heaped teaspoon of ginger powder. Okay, on the other side here, something else which we're going to do is I'm going to do some Gujarati potatoes. So I've got some potatoes and I've got my usual mix of spices. I've done this recipe before, so there is no need for me to go over it again. Right, I'm going to start prepping, even though it's very late at night, and I'm going to then start cooking. See you in a few moments when everything is done. So normally we should make a paste from the garlic and the ginger and the chilies. Unfortunately, I haven't got the ginger, as I said before. But what we'll do is we'll make the paste anyway without the ginger. I'm not going to put the ginger powder in, as I'll mix that with the powders into the curry, and we'll see how it goes from there. So this is the busy side. So we have to whiz it all up, and it's very noisy. I'll edit the sound out once I start whizzing. Wow, that was fast. Let's knock it all down and see if we can start again. Let me get my favorite cooking implement, which is, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. Bless me. Which is my little spatula. And we'll knock all of this stuff down so that we can actually whiz it up a little bit more. It's not really that much. I think actually, it didn't say it in the recipe, but I think I probably need to put a little bit of oil into this just to get it to hold together a bit. Maybe the ginger would have done a bit better. Boom. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's lots of it's just all stuck. Okay, let's pull that one down. That's a bit of the yellow chili down in there. Right, let's get a little bit of oil, and we'll pop a tiny little bit of cooking oil in. Just a tiny drop. And we'll see how that goes then. Oh, a good tiny little drop. Never be mean. That looks a little bit better. We've got a little bit of a paste. Okay, I'm going to scrape that off, and then we're going to get it ready, and then we're going to start cooking. So here in the pan, I'm starting to heat about 30 mils of oil. I'm actually using some rapeseed oil at the moment because that's what's in the kitchen. And once this is nicely hot, it's not yet, we will then add the onion. Normally we should add the onion and cook till golden brown. I'm going to get a stirring spoon because I'm going to put it on top. Okay, here we go. That is starting to get nice and hot now. I don't know why it's bubbling because it's a clean pan, but we'll just stick that in there and we'll start cooking the onion. The onion is going to take probably about 10 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes to actually come up to golden brown. So we'll get it here, we'll get it going, and we're not going to go through this the whole way because what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this around a little bit, and then I'm going to put the lid on, let it cook for a little while and come back in a few minutes. Here we go. That's nice and loud for you. And here's the pot lid going on. And let's get that ready. And we'll come back in a few minutes. So now the onions are basically turned a nice sort of golden browny colour. We're going to add almost everything else in one go. And it needs to go in one go. So we start off with the tomatoes, all nicely chopped up. And then we'll stick in the pork. This is not all of it, I've just been trimming some of the sizes of the pork was a little bit large. Let's pop that out of the way there. Put the rest of these pieces in. Some of them I hope are still not too large. There we go. Then we put in the slices. And everything else goes in on top. Now what we can do is we've got to work this for about 2 minutes. Let me set 2 minutes on the timer. Where's my timer? Right, let's start this. We need to keep working this and mixing for about 2 minutes until everything starts to cook a little bit. It's not so easy to do this, but I will continue to do this with you guys out of the way. So now we're just a little bit over 2 minutes, stirring constantly. The pork is starting to cook. So what we've got to do now is actually turn the heat down, let it simmer. There's not a lot of liquid in here, but hopefully it'll be okay. So we've got to turn the heat right down. I'm going to turn it down to about 3 on my induction cooker. And then we have to cover it. And we come back and stir it every 5 minutes. And we leave it cook for about 20 minutes, I think it is. Yeah, 20 minutes. Okay. Right, we'll come back as soon as I am ready to go. Okay, this should be the last stir of the 20 minutes. I've done it already a few times, I think. I have to try and remember. I've done 10 minutes, so this will be the third stir. So it's 15 minutes, so I've got another 5 minutes to go. But it's actually starting to cook. It's amazing. I didn't put any liquid into this, but the liquid has come from somewhere. It's quite amazing. That's why the recipe calls for quite a little bit of water to be added later. So that's still all nicely bubbling away. We will leave it the last 5 minutes and then we'll add some water and see how it goes. So now the 20 minutes are up. We need to just give this another stir, then add in the water and bring it to the boil. The eagle-eyed among you will notice that originally I forgot to put in the chili and the garlic. That's about 125 ml of water. It's not a lot of extra water, but I need to bring this up to the boil, and then we need to give it about another 30 minutes, stirring again every 5 to 7 minutes or so. But it's getting there. Let's see how this comes up to the boil quickly. It does smell quite nice. I'm missing the gingery kind of smell. Maybe next time it'll be better with the proper ginger in. Ah, bugger. There we go, turn it down. And clean up on all 12. Right, that is a bit silly, Michael. Right, let's turn it right down to simmer, and then we're going to leave it simmer here covered for 30 minutes, stirring about every 5 minutes again. Okay, I will continue with the prep for my potatoes and I'll start cooking them soon as well. Okay, that's it for now. We'll come back later. Ready? We'll open it up and see what it looks like. I have been stirring it every 5 minutes or so. Wow, that's a lot of steam. So let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's quite nice. Nicely, I think. Oh yeah. So I'm going to switch this off because on the other side here my potatoes are not ready yet. Wow, more steam. Yum. So we can see the oil is separating out there, and I'm just have to cook these potatoes a little bit longer, maybe another 5-10 minutes or something. The curry itself looks really delicious, Actually, I can't resist. I'm going to take a little taste. And let's try a little piece of this. Without the coriander in it, because I don't have any fresh coriander as well. Oh, good. Oh my goodness. Pork. The pork is falling apart. It's really delicious. Let's switch it off. That's ready to go. We'll just have to wait for the potatoes, and then I can eat. Yay! Pork curry, which I videoed for a change, because I haven't done a video in such a long time, and with some Gujarati potatoes, which I'm still waiting on finishing. I'm hungry, it's after 10. Small bowl of curry, plus very slightly watery Gujarati potatoes, because I put in too much water. Okay, but I hope it tastes nice.